Doesn't work. No, it does work. It's good. Your computer is so slow. Oh my god. Insane. Let's close the window, guys. Alright, whatever. So soft white underbelly. This guy, Mark Later. He's a photographer that works out of Los Angeles or whatever place he works out of. He has this little studio next to, what do you call it? Skid Row. Yeah, Skid Row. In case you guys know where Skid Row is, it's in LA. You know, it's definitely not somewhere where you want to stay. You know, look at this place, Skid Row. Look at this shit. People living like this, I mean, damn. Most of them are just addicted to drugs. So basically, Mark from Soft White Underbelly, I don't know, this guy, Mark, he always goes to Skid Row and he interviews people that are homeless, like out here. And yeah, I mean, he interviews homeless people, he interviews prostitutes, he interviews meth addicts, he interviews, I mean, you guys can see everything that he does, but you know, my problem with this guy is I know that he's doing this to gain something, which, you know, everyone does something to gain things, but you know, what is the reason that he's doing this? He's doing this to raise awareness, or is he doing it for himself? He's doing it to benefit himself, which, you know, that's not really a bad thing. I think, you know, people do things to benefit themselves all the time. People lie every day, you know, and what's so interesting about this pot smoking alcoholic? I mean, everybody smokes pot these days, and everybody's pretty much an alcoholic these days. So, yeah, you know, it's tough, man. It's tough because the people that he's talking to, I think he's doing this to try and kind of get something out of it, which, you know, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing, but I have a problem with the stuff that he does, man. You see, I've never financially supported a YouTuber other than watching the ads, but what Mark does is life-changing. I have been subscribed for over a month now, and even if I never have time to watch another video, world would be a better place if people just watch and not judge to understand what needs to happen for history to stop repeating itself. So even when you look at the comment section of, okay, let's check out the comment section of this chick. This, I don't know, whatever her name is, some prostitute or something, but her telling the story of being forced to perform blah, blah, blah. Wow, that's pretty crazy. But look at the comments, man. She's young and needs to be loved and guided by an honest person. Okay. Oh my God, this girl makes me want to just give her a hug and protect her. And then if you look at the guys that they interviewed, for example, not her, I mean, it's over for her, man. Like, I don't know, like, it's pretty much over for that girl. Like, it's a wrap. It's over. Like, there's nothing that she can really do to save her. You know, I mean, this girl looks kind of hot, I guess. I mean, a former prostitute, an old prostitute, a reformed, a reformed prostitute.
It's not worth it. And the reason it's not worth it, Mark, is because
Why isn't it worth
you
it?
get to a point where you're sitting down one day, you realize, I need this, I need a car. Maybe it would be easier if I had a car.
Yikes. I mean, he's doing good things though, right? I mean, he's doing good things. He's doing good things because he's raising awareness to a situation that most people don't really give a fuck about. Because most people, when they look at these kind of people, like, I don't know, prostitutes or drug dealers, they kind of write them off. They see the tattoos, they write them off just based on how they look, and they judge them based on how they look and what kind of tattoos they have and stuff like that. And I think it says a lot about the world we live in, to be honest. I mean, I really think it says a lot about the world we live in. The world that we live in now is a world of judgment, it's a world of lies, it's a world of deception, it's a world of who can lie the most, who can deceive people, who can manipulate the most people, who's the most power hungry person. It's a world that we live in, a world where being famous on the internet is more important than having a family. Being, having an education is no longer important. It's important to some people. It's always going to be important to some people, but most people just want to make money on social media and live a nice, quiet life. And it is a lot easier now than before, that's for sure. And this girl is a former prostitute, and she has face tats, she has neck tats. I don't see anymore, but I mean, I don't think the tats. I mean, I'm a very open person. I'm very open minded, so you can't really take my opinion too seriously because the majority of the people out there are gonna judge you. It's just what they do. I mean, yeah, they're just gonna judge you based on the tattoos. And I mean, it is what it is. Like, you're never gonna get to a position in corporate, like, if you have all those tattoos, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They write you off just based on the tattoos. Like, okay, let's look at this guy, John Boziak, for example. This guy is a scammer. He does credit card scams and shit like that. And this guy, John Boziak, look, you think he's gonna get a fucking job? I mean, he said he has a degree in something. I don't remember, but even if I would, yeah, I mean, people are gonna write you off just based on how you look. They're gonna write you off based on how your perceived perception, all that stuff matters, man. Looks matter, appearance matters. All of that stuff matters, man. All of it. Every single piece of the puzzle matters. I don't think it's really gonna damage everything, because let's assume you get a face tattoo. The only thing that really matters is your ability to. It's pretty sad though. I mean, it's some sad stuff. I mean, I don't really like watching stuff like that. It doesn't really affect me. I don't really care too much. Honestly, I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. But yeah, man, it's the world we live in now. It's just it's tough, man. We live in a world of fraudsters, scammers, and all that shit. But I think it's also the environment that kind of set us up to get to that position where we're kind of like constantly trying to make money, constantly doing this, constantly doing that. And everything is about money these days. That's all that matters, making money. And because if you don't make money, you become homeless, and you basically just you die, or you just crawl up in a fucking ball and die. Now let's look at the comment section here. I was in juvenile hall with Ivy about 6 years ago. This girl is undeniably talented and extremely smart. Blah 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 blah. She would have the whole camp. Whatever, man. We'd also be having, but whatever. Who cares? Extremely articulate. She makes it out of the street and be able to live to her full potential. I pray that she will be able to be all that she has ever wanted. I'm praying for you, Ivy. This is fucking therapy. When she said, "Call me by my government name," because I want to hear it again. I want her to win so badly. I love Mox Adoptable, whatever. We all rooting for you. Get clean and get your girls back. If she was an actress, she would win. You are loved by the people. I mean, you see, it's mostly women that are in here. It's mostly women that are talking in the comment section. Yeah, it's really sad, but that's the world we live in. We live in a world of bullshit, man. Literal bullshit. Seriously, we live in a world where people that are drug dealers get fucking glorified. That guy that cleaned people's money out, that fucking guy, the Wolf of Wall Street guy, and he's a politician. Wolf of Wall Street. Remember this guy? Remember this guy? This guy, Wolf of Wall Street. This motherfucker cleaned people out, stole millions and millions of dollars, and this guy is in politics. This motherfucker's in politics. Damn. This motherfucker's in politics now. He's in This dude's in politics now. And how many people do you fucking rob and steal from? Like millions and millions and fucking hundreds of millions of dollars and shit. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. Insane. He became a door-to-door meet and I mean, he's a grafter, but the thing is, this guy, you know, he defrauded 1,513 people, $110 million in restitution. I don't know, man. Dude, this guy fucking stole so much money from people. Holy fuck, man. That's insane. Like, so many people he fucking defrauded this shit.